Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into long-winded. 15 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Circumlocutory. Which means using many words where fewer would do, especially in a deliberate attempt to be vague or evasive. Circumlocutory. For example, his circumlocutory language. Number 2. Rambling. Which means of writing or speech lengthy and confused or inconsequential. Rambling. For example, a long, rambling speech. Number 3. Interminable. Which means endless or apparently endless, often used hyperbolically. Interminable. For example, he was back from one of his interminable job interviews. Number 4. Protracted. Which means lasting for a long time or longer than expected or usual. Protracted. For example, his appointment followed weeks of protracted negotiations. Number 5. Discursive. Which means digressing from subject to subject. Discursive. For example, dull, discursive prose. Number 6. Periphrastic. Which means of speech or writing indirect and circumlocutory. Periphrastic. For example, the periphrastic nature of legal syntax. Number 7. Wordy. Which means using or expressed in rather too many words. Wordy. For example, a wordy speech. Number 8. Lengthy. Which means especially in reference to time of considerable or unusual length, especially so as to be tedious. Lengthy. For example, the board held lengthy discussions on the report. Number 9. Windy. Which means using or expressed in many words that sound impressive but mean little. Windy. For example, the way to save time in an exam is by omitting windy phrases. Number 10. Prolix. Which means of speech or writing using or containing too many words. Prolix. For example, his prolix speeches could often be tiresome. Number 11. Verbose. Which means using or expressed in more words than are needed. Verbose. For example, Verbose articles from amateur authors. Number 12. Tedious, which means too long, slow, or dull. Tedious. For example, the work was tedious and physically demanding. Number 13. Diffuse, which means lacking clarity or conciseness. Diffuse. For example, Tanya's narrative is rather diffuse. If you liked the video, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for similar videos.